Okay, hello everyone. Um, I am Transgender Gamer Girl Tara J, doing a little broadcast today to kind of get my mind off of what's been going on today. I'm totally fucking stressed to the max. So if you're watching this in the future, this is just basically an update as far as what's been going on with my divorce and current living situation. Um, I guess to kind of sum up what's been going on, if you're watching this video only, I have been married for going on 3 years, I believe, 3 or 4 years, to a cisgendered female. And when we first met, I vowed to make sure that this relationship would be one that's totally honest, no skeletons in the closet. So I disclosed everything about myself to her, including my being transgender, being an American with a disability, a very painful and incurable disease. So I can't work a full-time job because I'm constantly in and out of the hospital due to this disease. And she was fine with that. There were little hints and signs along the way that I probably should not have entered into a relationship with this individual, especially when her ex contacted me on Facebook telling me all about her and how fucking crazy she is and how she's a strung out, pill popping drunk, and all she, wants to do is expect people to take care of her. And I kind of ignored it, it being her ex and all. But as time went on, I would discover that my medication would come up short, treating my pain for my disease. And I would confront her on it. I would ask her, hey, are you taking my medication? And she would literally, like, come at me like a banshee from hell, screaming and yelling at me, and saying, oh, you don't really love me because you don't believe me, you're calling me a liar. And she actually turned everything around on me, saying that I'm the one taking my medication or overtaking my medication. And there for a while, she kind of had me believing it, because I wear my heart on my sleeve and I'm easily manipulated. I will admit that. I'm easily manipulated. I'm naive, I'm stupid. And until one day I actually did catch her. I caught her in the act, stealing my medication. And ever since then, our marriage has never been the same. Make a long story short, her mother was facing foreclosure on her home, because at that time, me and my wife, we had our own place. I had a nice little part-time job. I loved it. Loved the people I worked with. Nice little area, wonderful area. Established myself in the city, working with the city council, getting current pit bull ban removed and whatnot. And because her mom was facing eviction, I couldn't consciously allow that to happen. So I struck a deal with her mom while my wife was in surgery for her carpal tunnel. And that's a whole nother area I'm not going to get into right now. But I struck a deal with her mom and said, look, me and your daughter will save you from this foreclosure by moving in with you and taking over the bills, but you have to evict, you have to get rid of your worthless junkie son who has caused this burden, heartache on you. And so she agreed to it. She said, okay, he's out, you guys are in. And, well, he didn't move out right away, but he eventually did move in with his girlfriend. And then over the course of, from the day one that we moved in, I had literally lost over 120 pounds because of the stress, dealing with her son, my wife's brother, and the stress that this family has put on me. I lost over 120 pounds in just a little over a month. And so from that point on, he would come and go, stay here for months, then he'd move back out, come back in, and the whole time racking up bills, expecting me to pay for it. I even confronted him on it and said, look, you're racking up these bills. You owe me a little over $300 for your end of the bills that you've racked up, treating this place like a Holiday Inn. He never paid me. I even brought it up to his mother. She didn't care. Fast forward till today, my wife has been cheating on me with some meth head, pedophile looking freak that she has met at the bar, and which I have proof to provide to the judge. Hey Gabby, how's it going? I'm just kind of telling my story here. And I've got proof of her that the body wasn't even cold, when she wanted to end our marriage, and she showing everybody on Facebook that she's in a relationship with someone new. So, but yesterday I discovered that she, before returning my vehicle back to me, she ran the vehicle bone dry of oil. I now have an oil leak somewhere. I don't know how bad this repair is, but it's going to cost me money that I don't have. It's going to keep me in this hellhole longer than when I want to be. But it's just another expense that she has pushed onto me. And I brought this up to her mother earlier this morning, and her mother's response to that is excuse after excuse after excuse, trying to defend her daughter. Her daughter can do no wrong, and place all the blame on me. So I just basically ended the conversation, came back into my little area, and again, because her mother is a complete fucking psycho, just like her daughter and her worthless junkie son, she proceeds to open up the door to my area and yell at me, telling me to get out. I'm sick and tired of you two arguing, you just need to settle this in court. And see, the problem is, Gabby, I can't expect anything out of this in a legal sense because Bitchface only makes, I want to say, around $1,000 a month. She is a certified welder. I don't know if she's got a new job yet or not being a welder, but it's my best guess that she's going to hold out on getting that high-paying job until the divorce is over, so she doesn't have to pay me anything. I did what she asked, and I wrote down everything that she owes me. And like I said, I did what she asked. She asked me to write down everything that I owe her and provide her with what I owe. Or what she owes, I'm sorry. And because it's such a high dollar amount now, she's refusing to pay it. She's saying, well, I want credible documentation showing what I owe, and that's all she'll say. She won't say, and I will pay it, or then I will pay it. She just says, I just want credible documentation. It's like, well, what's the point? What's the point of me providing credible documentation to you when you're still on the account and when you're fully capable of going and getting it yourself? What's the point? You're just stalling. So, yeah. I mean, I went through all my recordings on my phone of my interactions with these people harassing me and creating a hostile living environment, and just going over my notes and everything, and talked with my mother, and again, just as I suspected, My mom says no, she's not taking me back in, even temporarily. I told her, well, it's just temporarily, a temporary situation, maybe a month or 2 or 3, until, I can get through this divorce and be done with it and get my own place. But she says no, and so my only other option was to contact my friend, my other friend that I made recently, and he is going to talk with his roommate and see what we can come up with. I really don't want to do it because, it's already a crowded situation, and yeah, my mom said no. I kind of figured she would, because the last time I moved out, she's like, once you're out, you're out. My mother's being a mother. I can't fault her or blame her. She's doing the right thing. She's like, you're an adult. You need to figure stuff out. You need to be, you just need to figure things out. So I don't blame her. I don't hold no animosity towards her. I don't hold any grudges, and I didn't guilt trip her or anything, but her only answer really was that I need to call legal aid on Monday, tell them my situation, and see what they can do to help me. But the problem is, I'm the wrong gender, the wrong race, and I speak English. I don't qualify for anything that, any normal American would, should be entitled to, falling under hardships, because I've tried in the past. And yeah, that's the answer that I got, literally. I'm not bullshitting you. That is the bona fide answer that I got. And because I don't have any kids of my own, or well, I think I do, but I just don't have any way of proving it. But that's the situation that's going on right now, and I just wanted to do a little stream, a little live broadcast to kind of update everybody, my subscribers, my fans, you, as to what's going on. I'm waiting for Nick to talk to his roommate, see what we can come up with. But the bottom line is I'm going to be losing a lot of my property going this route. I don't know if I'm going to lose my vehicle. I don't know how bad this repair is going to be, how much it's going to cost, but I'm literally being completely fucked over because these people are completely fucking psycho. And I have to be careful what I say on a live stream being recorded, but what I can say is that, like mother, like daughter, they both have serious mental issues, and they both need to seek medical help. They need to be on medication. Exactly, you're right. Property can be replaced, and I accepted that yesterday when I was in the parking lot of Walmart, literally bawling my fucking eyes out because I could not believe that bitchface would do this. I mean, everything that she's done so far, it was like, really? This is like the nail in the coffin for me. If I don't have a vehicle, I got nowhere to go. I can't get a job. I can't do anything. I can't take my girls to safety. I can't do anything. I can't move my stuff out. And you're right, my health can't be replaced, and it's taken its toll. I mean, my heart is in jeopardy because of all this stress, having all these chest pains, and I don't smoke. Yeah, I've smoked a little Doha over the past month, but that bowl is about the size of the tip of your pinky. That's not like a full cigarette or a cigar or anything like that. That's just something that gives you a little bit of a nicotine buzz, and that's it. And you don't smoke it all the time like you do a cigarette. So, you know, my lungs are still happy and healthy like they have been for years since I quit smoking. And I don't know. I just definitely wanted to update everybody. As far as what's going on. But I'm going to pick up where I left off yesterday. By the way, did Inferno ever do his stream? I kind of fell asleep last night. I was waiting for his his message. He said he was going to message me when he was going to start streaming. When I woke up this morning, I saw your message and saw that Rita was doing a stream, but I had kind of passed out last night. I think for about 2.5 hours or so. Oh, okay. I think I'm following him. But I was basically just watching food videos on YouTube, which is pure fucking torture for someone with Crohn's disease and someone who's flat ass broke. Reminded me of being in the hospital when they're forcibly starving me to death. But yeah, I'm literally like at my wit's end. I don't know if I'm at the point of having a nervous breakdown or, I mean, I'm in a lot of pain, but I'm trying my best to just tough it out, go through it. The only problem with staying with my buddy Nick is his shower isn't fixed yet, so he goes over to a friend's house to take a shower. I think, you know, if that doesn't cost too much money, I may just help him by paying a plumber to come out and fix that for him, so that way we can at least have a shower in his place. But you know what my biggest concern is. You know me well enough that there's only two things in this world that I care most about. One's sitting to my left sleeping, the other one's sitting to my right sleeping. I really don't care about myself. No, the thing is, I'm going to be sleeping with him in his bedroom. Yeah, they will be coming with me. His roommate Cass is allergic to pet hair, because the last roommate that he had, that he was helping out, brought cats in without permission, and Cass was like really having trouble dealing with it because like, Cass deals with breathing issues. So yeah, the lady had to go because she didn't ask permission, you know, about the cats and didn't work things out beforehand. She just brought them in, and I totally understand, you know, if there's an issue with my girls. I'm hoping there isn't, because since my girls are short hair and they don't shed, and they'll pretty much be staying in the bedroom with me while I'm there. They only need to go out once a day, if that twice a day, because they're just so independent, so mature, and so trained, you know. So that's the situation. I'll be staying in Nick's room with him, and temporarily. I already talked with Lexi this morning, told her what's going on, so she's fully aware of it. my vehicle being fucked over was like the nail on the coffin. It really fucked me over because I can't get this job that I've been hired for that literally would have put me in my own place.
I'm coming, Mia.
So I don't want you to worry. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you, okay? I am gonna be totally upfront and honest. I am in a lot of pain, but last night, before I was able to get maybe a wink of shut-eye, I kind of had a little bit of a reflection and realized that I could possibly get through this, but it's gonna be so fucking hard. Like, I literally, before I started this stream, I was bawling my eyes out, and I'm kind of on the verge of doing that again, to be honest. It's taken a lot to keep me from breaking down on stream right now. Because I've had relationships that I've broken up with people in the past, and Ferenz Knight. Hello, Ferenz Knight. I've broken up with people in the past, and I've never, ever screwed anybody over. Even my ex-girlfriend before bitch face, like, I did nothing to screw her over, and I actually bent over backwards to help her move and everything. So I just don't see how I could be treated this way when I didn't do anything wrong. You know, it is what it is. Wow, that headshot turned me on a bit. Oh, good deal. Sometimes I'm on my game, and sometimes I'm pretty accurate with my shots, especially in Skyrim when I'm using a bow. Like, I'm deadly with a bow. Let's see, what all do I need? I know I need shotgun ammo. I know I need plenty of handgun ammo. I'm gonna need that. Let's move that out. Let's move that out of the way. One of those over, move those over. Who's watching the new season of RuPaul? I don't watch cable, to be honest with you. I only have internet. This is my preferred method of entertainment. So, like, I watch YouTube and Netflix. So I don't watch cable or anything like that. So I got plenty of grenades, so I don't need to make another one of those. I definitely need the grenade launcher though. I definitely need that. I definitely need at least 3 of those. I think I got plenty of handgun ammo. D-series head. What all do I need? since I'm starting all over from scratch. Oh, might as well move that over. I think I'm good to go. Make sure I got all the shotgun ammo that I could possibly need. Yeah, I know there'll be more in there. That's taken care of. Full clip on that. Full clip on that. That's reloaded. I think I'm good to go. Let's just save the game. Excuse me. But I do kind of have some good news about maybe staying with my buddy, Nick. From what he was telling me, there's excellent health care out where he lives because it's KU town. And KU Medical Center is like based out of KU Lawrence. And I've dealt with KU Medical Center in the past, but it was in another city. But he was telling me that as we were driving by this one medical place, he was like, this is a place you need to go to get your hormones, and you know, they're like a one-stop shop for everything. Because originally I was kind of looking at trying to find a place out there of my own, but I guess if I'm staying with him, I could possibly still take that job, so... Oh. I gotta go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. I totally apologize. Be right back. Good girl. Good girl. Okay. But speaking of RuPaul, I do watch the Trixie and Katya show on Netflix, or not Netflix, but on YouTube. The shows that get uploaded to Vice, I do watch it on YouTube. Oh shit. I still got that flame fuel. But oh my god, those two are hilarious. Trixie and Katya. And Katya is so fucking gorgeous. It's a shame that she's just a drag queen. Like, she could totally be transgender because she's so androgynous. Ugh.
Zoe?
Not now. We don't have the time. Do you have both ingredients?
Right here. There should be enough, right?
If we make them fast enough, my father and Lucas aren't far away. He's coming. Daddy's coming. Good. There's enough for two.
But I will say this. I am going to stay put as long as I can and milk these people for everything that they're fucking worth.
There's a boat outside. We'll take it through the swamp. But none of us will get very far without the serum.
Because legally they have to evict me and provide me with a 30-day notice per my state law. So I'm gonna milk them for everything that they're fucking worth.
Hey, one of those is mine.
Get your ass back to the house. I will deal with you later.
Eye for an eye. Oh shit, I was using enhanced ammo? Fuck! Damn it.
Check on your blood while I'm going to take that. Just please.
Where's the other one?
Fuck.
Watch out, man. Watch out, man. Easier than what I expected.
Fuck.
Yeah, I've seen everything.
I wonder, how long have I been playing this? Let's check my stats. 3 hours and 32 minutes. So I could possibly defeat this in under 5 hours. Let's see, how many files obtained? 20 out of 32. 15 out of 20. Okay.
Ethan, this way.
But also,
Are you all right?
Yeah.
Come on. Mia's waiting for us.
By staying with my buddy Nick, I don't know if I'm going to be able to stream or anything, so just to forewarn everybody, you might not hear from me for a while. Especially if I'm only going to be there a couple months, there's really no point in me transferring my cable internet over to that residence. I don't even know if my cable company goes to his place. I'll have to call and ask.
I had to use one of them. There's only one left.
There's only one left. There can't just be one left. What the hell are we gonna do now?
I'm gonna cure Mia, because I don't feel like fighting her with a fucking crowbar at the end.
It's fine. It was foolish thinking I could escape. But Zoe... Go! Both of you just go! Come with us. I'm sure there's someone who can help.
This is my home. Apparently I belong here.
I'll send help.
Don't bother. There won't be anyone left to help!
I will do my best to keep everybody updated as far as what's going on. But as of right now, I may be off the internet once I get out of here for a little bit. I guess the million-dollar question is, what am I going to do with my big TV, since he has a big TV.
Ethan? Thank you.
Who the hell else was I gonna choose?
Ethan.
Mia, I know you've been through a lot. We need to talk. You had something to do with all this, didn't you?
Hello, Fabio.
I just want to know the truth.
I was just kind of updating everybody of my
don't remember.
current situation.
Try. Is that the boat?
I'm
How the fuck did that get here?
being forced to stay with a friend for a little bit until I can figure things out, get my Jeep repaired, since my soon-to-be ex-wife
You're okay. What the hell was that?
damaged it before she gave it back to me.
What the fuck?
Well, the thing about that, Gabby, is unless it's a climate-controlled storage unit, I really don't feel comfortable putting my smart TV in a storage unit that's going to be affected by the intense heat, because where I live, the humidity is god-awful. I mean, it literally destroys electronics that's in storage. So I'm more than likely going to have to just bring my TV with me. I earned four wrench.
Ethan? Ethan!
But I'm going to stick to my original plan, and that is, when I get paid, I'm driving the Jeep down the street to the mechanic shop to have them look at it and give me an estimate. And if it's something that's manageable, then it shouldn't put too much of a damper on me. But I'm still going to stay with Nick just so I can take that job. So I can get that second income coming in so I can get my own place. So I think what I'll do is just find a storage unit here locally. Yeah, for good behavior. Oh, I think I know what you're talking about, Fabio. Yeah, I mean, you keep coming back and show us that you're not one of my trolls using a sock account, then yeah, we can definitely look into making you a moderator.
They're dead. They're all dead. The engine room. What the fuck are you talking about? She killed them all. Fuck. What the hell is going on? We need some weapons. Is there any weapons
Hunting
on
for
this
trolls.
ship? I don't know, but...
Well, my wife is definitely one of them, and so is her psycho mother. Those two are definitely trolls, for sure. Problem is, you know, I'm trying to do everything the legal way and gonna take her to court on everything, but I know my wife, and even though she's fully capable of getting a job that easily pays more than 20 bucks an hour, she's holding off on it because she's going through this divorce and she doesn't want me to take her money. Be right back. Okie doke. Make sure I read all documents. Is there any in here? Nothing there. Well, that was quick. Documents. No, no documents there.
Settle down, little girl. Settle down.
I'm literally like almost done. I just picked up where I left off yesterday.
What? What are you?
You know, I even thought about selling all of my magic cards, my entire magic collection, but Lexi was telling me she wanted to learn how to play it, so... I don't want to sell my entire collection that I've been collecting since alpha and beta days.
You said we could be a family.
What are you talking about?
You said!
Wait!
I'm tired of waiting.
We'll go this way. I need to go get that gun. Turn. There we go. Chem fluid, I need chem fluid. I'm basically about done with the game. Bingo. this over here. Got that. Definitely need that. Read that document. All right. Oh, piss. Really? I hate those crawlers. Damn it! Ugh.
Watch it.
What? Why?
You need to remember. So we can be.
Alan, you're getting worse.
She must have infected me during the attack. And I'm too far gone anyway. But it serves me right. It's my fault she got out.
Yeah, it is your fault. But that doesn't mean I'm gonna let you die.
She didn't attack you?
Part of her impinging protocol. I can't believe this is happening.
You got an idea. What's your idea?
Take it. It has her tissue samples.
Sorry, my attention was away from my
Find
TV.
her. Fix this.
Okay, Evie, where are you?
I literally have nothing. be able to share your link. Okie doke. Sounds like a plan.
She's vomiting. Damn, I'll have to reset.
How's it going?
She's vomiting. Far more in excess of her body mass.
Oh, great. We're gonna be seeing a lot more of her ugly friends if this keeps up. All right, we need to find her and fast. This is getting out of hand.
Agreed.
1 second. Save my ammo. Okie doke. Damn earbuds keep popping out.
Are you mad at me, Mommy?
No, Evie, I'm not mad. Wait, what did you call me?
I don't want to live in the lab anymore. I want a house. And I want you to be my mommy.
Okay, Evie. I'll be your mommy. Just come back with me. Right now. Okay? Where are you, Evie? Evie, wait!
Did you find her?
Yes, but she ran off. She's making more friends, Alan. Those things are everywhere.
I told you so.
Are you okay?
You just worry about getting Evelyn back.
It's raining, so I didn't want to ruin my phone. I've heard everything. Oh, okay. No worries. Yeah, I'm gonna try and stay with my friend Nick. For the time being. Watching the boys get all muddy. Oh joy. As I'm playing this, I'm kind of like running ideas in my head on how I can really screw over these cockroaches that will hopefully soon be out of my life. As I fully don't anticipate getting anything out of court.
Emergency safety lockdown system has been engaged.
And honestly, even though me and Lexi are like on the best of terms right now and couldn't be any more madly in love with each other, I still feel like shit because she's kind of getting caught in the middle of this, if that makes any sense.
Alan? Alan, where the hell are you?
I do feel really bad, but especially since I can't go up and see her like I had planned. I was planning on surprising her. Hey, guess what? Oh, I could guess a million things. You're secretly like a multi-billionaire and you're feeling awfully generous today and want to donate like $1 million to my sad, sappy cause. That would be nice. Made a video about your YouTube channel, so you can go check it out. No, you didn't have to do that. That was awfully nice of you. nice of you. Ooh, boy. Get up there, get up there, get up there. How are we doing on time? Ooh, it's cutting it kind of close. I still gotta go through the mine. I'm gonna try and skip as much as I can.
How did you get here?
Where's Evie?
She's out of control. Without the treatments, she's deteriorating.
I really appreciate that, Fabio. You're really awesome. Thank you.
Don't say that.
She trusts you. That little bitch, she never trusted. Okay, wait.
I can promise you
Evie,
that
no,
once
Evie,
I'm
Evie,
Alan,
I didn't mean to
listen.
call you that.
free and clear of all this
She's
bullshit,
trying to get control. You have to fight her.
I plan on improving my channel greatly. I'll be adding some other content.
Evelyn, stop! Stop right now!
Not time to leave out.
My girlfriend Lexi is planning on joining the channel as well. Oh, I'm speaking kind of quiet because I'm like totally fucking stressed, and I've been ordered by the doctors to keep my stress down to a minimum because of my irregular heartbeat, because of all the stress and everything. It's caused my heart so it's probably my fault. I'm speaking a little quiet. Actually, let me try something here. That should work. Hopefully you'll be able to hear me a little bit better. She's a she. No worries. I can't even hear Mia. Oh, voice volume, shit. Voice volume. System volume. Let's try that. See if that works. Yeah, I'm transgender.
All I can say is that if you get this, stay away. Forget that you ever knew me. Have a good life.
Yep, I am transgender female. I mean, it's definitely in the title. I could have swore I put it in the title. I'm a bit out of it. I might have forgotten to.
We'll be together forever.
Oh, okay. Okie doke. I'll be here. The game's about over anyways. Because now I'm going to be playing as Mia going through the ship instead of the videotape, so...
Now do you remember?
Yes, Evelyn. I remember.
Can we be a family like before?
No, Evie. We can't be a family. We were never a family. We will never be a family.
Then I don't need you anymore.
Well, the reason why I'm stressed is because I'm currently going through a divorce. And I kind of told my story at the beginning of this stream before you came on, but I can kind of go over it really quick. Me and my wife, we had a place of our own, and her mother was facing foreclosure on this house where I'm currently living. She was literally a month or two away from being thrown out on the street. And my wife has a brother who unfortunately got caught up in the way of life here in this city where I live and got into drugs, so he became a junkie. He didn't work. To maintain his fix or to get his drugs, he would donate blood or plasma and just use that money to get his fix. He wouldn't help his mother out with any of the bills. He would literally like run up the electric bill, water bill, gas bill, everything. And so I struck a deal with my mother-in-law, and I said, look, I'm going to be giving up my life where I live right now to help you out. That means that I am going to be losing the nice place that I have here, the nice job that I have here, the people that are my friends here, to come live with you to save you from being kicked out on the street. But the deal is, if me and your daughter move in to help you out and save you, you need to kick your son out. You need to be a mother and pop your tit out of his mouth and kick him out. Bottom line. She agreed to it. She was like, okay, I will do that. That's a deal. And, well, he didn't move out right away. It took him about a month before he finally realized that he was no longer welcome here. So he moved out and moved in with his on again, off again, on again, off again, on again, off again girlfriend. And periodically over the course of like the following year or two, he would move back in for 2 or 3 months and again rack up the bills, not pay anything towards it. He would eat all of our food, literally just destroy this house. And finally I got sick and tired of it, and I confronted my mother-in-law and said, look, if you're not going to pop your fucking tit out of his mouth and legally evict him forever, I am not going to pay the bills anymore. You are on your own. This gravy train is done. The bridge is burned, and I am not going to sit here and pay for your junkie son to rack up the bills and destroy this house. That's not what we agreed. Well, long story short, She didn't care. She allowed him to stay here as long as he wanted, and I've got her recorded telling me that she fully expected me to pay for her worthless son to stay here, rent-free, utility-free. I pay all the cable, phone, internet, gas, water, sewage, trash, everything. So I got tired of it and just stopped paying. Well, fast forward, my wife decided that she wanted to cheat on me and start dating this typical meth head, pedophile looking hillbilly dude. I mean, if you look at me compared to him, you would literally say, what the fuck is she thinking? Why would she even go with someone like that when she has someone like you? And I'm not trying to toot my own horn or anything, but what I'm saying is this dude literally is a poster child for a pedophile. He looks like a creeper. And so yeah, she started seeing this dude, and I believe it was November 1st of 2017 when she decided to spring all of this on me and say that she doesn't want to be married anymore, that she wanted a divorce. Well, we kind of came up with some sort of an agreement, you know, that she would pay her half of the bills and all the debts and everything, and she would continue to take care of my vehicle while she used it to go back and forth to work and school and everything. But instead she decided to literally destroy my engine, crack it to where I have an oil leak now, and stiff me with loans, bills, debts, everything. So I do have a girlfriend. I do have a transgender female girlfriend. She lives in another state right now, so we're currently going through a long distance relationship. But we were trying to get her, I was trying to get my own place so that way I could move Lexi down here with me, but that meant that I needed to get a job. I was literally being forced to get a job because I'm disabled. The disease that I have is extremely painful and debilitating. I'm constantly in and out of the hospital multiple times out of the year. And so this is just another leg I have to stand on in court. Right, yeah, exactly. But because my vehicle can't make it to where this job is and where the training is, I literally was going to have to stay in a motel for Tuesday night, Wednesday night, Thursday night. I was going to have to stay in a motel for 3 nights and 4 days just to attend this training for this job. And don't get me wrong, it's an awesome job. My schedule would be working Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, 3 12-hour shifts, excellent benefits, good pay. It's an awesome fucking career. Doing something that I love to do, which is working with handicapped people, because I have a brother who's handicapped, so I am fully trained, fully knowledgeable on how to work with handicapped people. But again, because my bitch face of a thieving, manipulative wife decided to stiff me, I have to hold off on my training until I know for sure my vehicle can make it to the city where the training is. But I just kind of chit-chatted with a friend of mine who lives in the city where my job will be, and he said that he's going to talk to his roommate and see if it'd be okay if I can stay for a couple months just so I can get my paperwork filled out, get my training done, maybe get a couple months of my paycheck in so I can hopefully get my own place. But that all depends on what it's going to take to fix my vehicle that my wife has ruined. appreciate that. I don't believe in him. I gave up believing in him a long time ago. I think back when I was 18 or 19 years old, when I was diagnosed with this disease and my entire life was ruined. Everything that I had worked so hard to achieve, and all my training and stuff ready for my career, I just, I gave up on that. No offense, by the way. I mean, I don't knock anybody who's religious at all. Never will. And I always appreciate kind words like that. I'm not like one of those atheists where they're like campaigning to, you know, keep prayer out of schools or anything like that, you know. I'm not like that. I'm not a bitch. It's like, you know what, if you want to pray, go ahead, you know. I won't, because I just don't see any point in it. Might as well save the gunpowder for the enhanced ammo, because I'm going to need it for the end of the game. Okay. Molded still there? No, he's not. Okay. Really? Bobbing and weaving. Well, you know, I've always been optimistic, and at this point in time in my life, I don't believe him to be real or true, but, you know, if that time comes and I'm proven wrong, then great. I'm always the type of person that's willing to accept truth, reality, common sense, facts, blah, 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 you know the whole ordeal. Well, I hope so. I've always been the type of person where if I'm proven wrong, I'm happily accepting, you know, reality. If I'm proven wrong, I'll be the first to admit I'm wrong. It's just like this one comedian said. I can't remember his name, but he said something along the lines of, you know, I had a friend of mine come up to me and say, "You're a real asshole." And I stood there looking him in the face going, "No, I'm not." And then he stood there and said, "You know, when someone comes up to you and accuses you of something, you can't stand there and say, 'No, I'm not,' without hearing them out. Because you don't see yourself as being the asshole. Other people see you as being the asshole." If that makes any sense. And when he said that, I was like, holy shit, that is so true. Because when you're being mean to somebody, you don't see yourself as being mean to somebody. You just kind of see yourself as being on the defensive, or like you're doing the right thing. But it's other people around you that observe you and your actions that can, you know, testify. Okie doke. go down. I need to get the need to get that fuse. So I need to go down this way. Okie doke. Let's see. Shoot. So you think you will be the game by the time you're unbanned? Oh, gone by the time you're unbanned? I don't know. I would like to think that I could be out of here by then, because like I said, I'm leaving a lot of shit behind, and I'm not going to say too much on open... Jesus tits. I don't want to say too much on open stream, but... God damn it! Leave me alone. But, my dad is hold. Oh, no worries. But Gabby, I want to be optimistic. I really do. I want to be so optimistic, it's not even funny. Really? Fuckery around every corner. I'm dead. Dead. So dead. Dead. By the time your ban is lifted, yeah, I mean, I'll beat it beforehand, because I'm just about done with it as soon as I can get the fuse and get the cable. So yeah, I'll definitely have it beat before then. Oh shit. Shit. And bomb. Okay, now I need to go back to the elevator. Climb up. Yeah, this game isn't very long. I mean, it can be beat in under 5 hours. I need to be on the 3rd floor, I forgot. All this running around has cost me time. use any ammo on you. How are we doing on time? Ooh, I'm not gonna beat it in under 5 hours. No, I am not gonna beat it in under 5 hours. I gotta run and get all these damn resources. It's costing me time. And here comes Big Boy. Big boy. Come on. And he should be done. Oh shit, I forgot to get, damn it, I forgot to go up to the captain's room. Do that because I'm gonna need the machine gun and I'm gonna need the other bomb that's in there. Me too. Me too. I feel like total poop. Like my left ventricle or left aorta and my chest, it's just like this constant stinging pain that just comes whenever my mind goes towards stress, and anytime I hear like bitch face or psycho mom, my heart just starts racing. It's like it's so weird. Like I've ran into burning buildings. I've fallen through floors that are on fire. I've been engulfed in flames. I've had my life in danger so many damn times, and it's like never once did I ever fret or my heart go above 105 beats a minute from it. But this, it's like, it's so fucking stressful. So fucking stressful. I used to be a firefighter, by the way, Fabio. Back in my boy days. I used to own my own medical business, blah, 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 whole 9 yards.
He's waiting.
life threatened in jeopardy so many times, and never once did I bat an eye, but dealing with these people, for once in my life, I think I finally met, like, pure evil. Really? I thought this dude was dead. I'm gonna light some sage and put on that old diffuser. That sage oil in it. Get all negative out. Girl, I'm so jealous of you. Like, I have totally ran out of incense and oil. I've been out for months. Like, I could so use some oil in my oil burner right now. I mean, I could go get some, but the money that I have right now I need to save for oil for my Jeep rather than my oil burner. Which kind of, I mean, it's kind of a funny way of looking at it. They both are burning oil. Funny, but then again, not funny. I don't know. I'm trying to find humor in this. My sister said after his diagnosis comes in and we have to travel an hour in our barely drivable truck. Oh my. So you know exactly the type of stress that I'm under. My goodness, an hour? What's wrong with the truck? What would be the odds of you going through the same thing? I need to stay positive. Yeah, we all do. Sometimes it's hard though. Sometimes it's really hard and that negativity just creeps up on us. But what would the odds be if you're having the same type of mechanical problems that I'm having right now? I know Lexi, her car is broke down because of transmission issues and a bunch of other shit. So she's been without a vehicle for quite a while. So to get her down here, what I was going to do was when she was ready to move, she said all she has is like just a couple of boxes, I think like her bed, her TV, and that's it, and her plant. So everything could fit in my Jeep, and I was going to go up there, get her, and bring her down here once I got a place, but this is not a death sentence over my son's diagnosis. This is just a step in the right direction to go towards heading him in the right direction. Right, yeah.
Ethan.
Well, what I was asking was, do you know what's wrong with your truck?
Ethan.
Just high mileage, older vehicle type
Ethan?
thing?
Hey, shh. I know. I'm not gonna hurt you.
Because my Jeep definitely has high miles, but
Dad, if I could have helped you.
any vehicle can
What do you mean?
last as long as it's taken care of, and
Neither's Marguerite.
I was doing my
No
best to take
more
care of the Jeep,
Lucas.
but old
Lucas
lazy
over
ass bitch face just wanted to use the money for booze at the bar.
She did this. What the hell is she? Now, what did she do to you? She infected us with her gift. That's what she calls it. I found a busted out tank in the body.
Ah, okay. I see.
Everything changed after that.
So she infects you.
If you don't
she
mind me
takes
asking,
control?
No.
are you guys under a mortgage right now?
Not exactly, son. She forces her way into your mind, your soul. You can't fight back. You are connected to her, and you can't resist the urge to.
I see.
Oh, you're.
Hopefully you got a good mortgage with like escrow and all that.
So Mia
You have
sent
escrow?
a message because of Evelyn.
Listen, the girl just wants a family of her own. She's the key. All right? You find her. You stop her.
Good deal. Excellent. That's good news. Girl, let me tell you something. Oh my god, was I like totally scared to fucking death when I was buying my first house? I knew nothing about the title, the deed. I didn't know what fucking escrow was. I really didn't even know what a fucking mortgage was when I was buying my house. But once I got through like the first few months, like 6-8 months of paying on my mortgage and talking with my mortgage company, I learned so much about it. And having an escrow saves so many fucking headaches later on down the road. So it's a good thing you guys have one. It's basically like gap insurance for buying a vehicle. That's the way I see what escrow is. It's like gap insurance almost.
Mia, how?
There's no time. You have to get out of here and find her. Here, take this.
What? Wait, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Saving your life.
Oh, I didn't tell you what
I won't be able
Lexi
to
and I were
resist for
talking
much
about
longer.
last night or the night before.
Now go kill him.
She wants to buy a bus
Mia! No!
and renovate it into like a mobile like camper home and just travel the states. And I'm like, girl, I'm all for it, you know. I mean, I've got my limited income and that could help with gas and insurance and stuff, but I'm like, I guess we could kind of go online and just open our own online business to help pay for shit, but she wants to travel the United States and I really would love to do that with her. Just fix up like a bus, like a school bus, you know. SD to dress little man back into clothes after jumping in mud, and he didn't before he left for work. Chase a naked toddler. You know, there are pictures somewhere, I don't know where. I think my mom has them because she knows that if I find them, I'm going to throw them away. But there are pictures of me naked running around in the backyard, and she's chasing me around the swimming pool because when she was still married to my dad and we were living at his house, my dad bought this old stock tank that you would literally like water cattle with, and that was our swimming pool. And mom put me in the swimming pool and I was so happy and blah blah blah, and for whatever reason I was like, fuck this shit, I ain't wearing my fucking underwear. I took my underwear off and I chucked it in the yard. I climbed out of the swimming pool and I just started running around butt naked in the backyard. My mother's like, TJ, come over here, get your clothes on. And she's just chasing me around the entire backyard. And I think it was my dad who took the picture because from what she told me, he was sitting on the back porch just drinking beer. And he just thought it was so hilarious that my mother was chasing around her naked son around the backyard. And when you mentioned that, that made me think of that memory. I don't remember doing it, but like I said, I'm gonna chuck that fucking picture if I find it.
Okay, you little bitch. Where the fuck are you?
There's other pictures that my mom swears up and down that are just so cute of me that I don't think are cute. Because I'm a girl now, and I don't know. Like, I understand where my mom's coming from, but I just... part of her just doesn't want to accept me for me right now, but my mother has always been the understanding one and tolerant one, and except when it comes to me moving back home for at least a month or two. Fuck that shit. Go live out on the streets, bitch. I think if my sister wasn't there, she would. But because my sister is the way she is and is such an insufferable bitch and treats my mother like crap, she just doesn't want any stress. So in a way, I would rather just sleep in my Jeep with my girls than put myself in that stressful situation, because I already have disowned that fucking bitch for what she did to me. I don't think I could ever forgive her. Yeah. And plus, I love my privacy. I do. You know me, I love to walk around naked. I want my freedom. I just love my freedom. That. I might as well run and get that other red chem fluid and just run back, because I'm gonna need it. Wait, let me see how we're looking on time. Ooh, I don't know. Yeah. I hear ya. I might as well just run and get that chem fluid real quick. Get that one. Oh, don't block me in. Don't block me in. How my dog knows we're going out as if we put on pants. Oh, I know, yeah. Layla and Diamond are the same way. They see me putting clothes on, they're like, are we going somewhere? I'm out of red fluid, so I'm gonna put that away, put that away, put that away. Okay, I need... Ooh, wait, I got one more. But I probably should just take that, take that, take that, take that, take that, and that. Oh, this is such a tedious process right here. I didn't get first aid, so I need first aid. And what am I missing? I'm missing something. Oh, I'm missing that one blue. There it is, the mural round. Okay, good to go. Okay, now that that's reloaded, that's good to go. That's good to go. That's good to go. Okay. Let's do this. Where'd they all go? Oop, missed that one. Got that one. Oh, hello. Oh, you gotta beat the game in under 5 hours. Under 5 hours. Come on, we can do it. I'm just gonna run through this fucking thing. I'm gonna try to run through it. Come on, let me out. Let me out, let me out, let me out. Not what I wanted to happen, but oh well. can do it. We can do it. Come on, get up there. We can do it. We can do it. Read the files. Hurry up. Okay, that's 5. Any other files? Anything? Don't want to miss anything. That one. That one. That one. That one. We can do it. We can do it. We can do it. That's how my dog is doing. How's he doing, by the way? Everything working out pretty good? Just a bubbly, happy, bubbly member of the family? Damn it. I'm missing 2 files. Shit. Oh, your fur baby. The fur baby. A relationship. What? Really? How the fuck did he hit me? Human. That's cute. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, we're gonna do it. Now I just need to neurotoxin these bastards and climb up the ladder. Yeah. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We can do it. We can do it. It's a shame that I didn't get all the files though, because that's an achievement. Oh shit, I only have 7 minutes left. Fuck. Come on, go, 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 go.
It's not here. It's gone. It's gone.
Come on, come on. Thank you. At least I got that one.
This is your fault.
Why am I...
It's okay. It's okay. It's me.
6 minutes.
I know you didn't mean to hurt me.
Kill
6
him,
minutes.
Mommy.
But you shouldn't have done that. It fucking hurts.
Does it want to be my daddy?
Come on.
Then he can die. Now it's Mommy's turn to kill you.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
They're gonna be one of us. And then maybe you'll play nice.
I'm not playing.
No! Get that away from me!
Isopod? I think so. I believe I have. Got her. We just might do it. We just might beat it in under 5 hours.
You.
Does everyone hate me?
Get it. Get it, get it, get it. Get it, get it, get it. It's loud. Okay. Let's see. There we go. Ooh, cutting it close. So cutting it close. Is that a little bit better? Should be a little bit better.
I'm Redfield. Glad we found you.
The fuck took you guys so long?
Ethan?
Mia. You made it. I'm glad.
Did I?
Charge my phone.
They say that when one door closes, another opens. Well, a door closed tonight. And what a long night it was. But not just for me. Me and I weren't the only victims here. So were the Bakers. It was that thing, Evelyn, who made them that way. But now Evelyn's dead. And these guys are here to clean up the mess. I had just come to terms with losing Mia. And now she's back and wants to start over. Put all this behind us. Maybe this is where the next door opens.
Is my sound a little bit better now? Yes! I beat it in under 5 hours, but I missed 2 files. Shit. Oh, I bet. I'd be a nervous wreck too. Yeah, I'd be a nervous wreck too. Of course, Lexi, she's kind of nervous about having her one little surgery that she needs to do to remove her testicles. She's wanting to get that done so that way she doesn't have to take spirolactone, the testosterone blocker. blame her. I need to find those other files. I can't... So without those other files, I'll be missing the circular saw, and I need the circular saw to beat Madhouse. So, go through it again, try and find those files. But yeah, she's nervous about it because of cost in the long run.
Hey, baby! I just wanted to send a quick hello, and I love you. Oh, good news! I'm gonna be coming home soon. Yay! I cannot wait to be done with this babysitting job and come home to my loving husband. I miss you. Oh, I gotta get back to work. I love you, Ethan. I miss you so much. I'm sending tons of kisses.
Well, I will hear from
Bye, baby.
Nick later on today about whether or not I've got a place to crash for a little bit. And after I hear from him, I'm gonna start busting my butt and boxing up all of my valuables.
Ethan.
So that way that's done.
You were right. I did lie to you. I shouldn't have. All I can say is that if you get this, stay away.
And then next week I'll just drive down to the auto body place and get an estimate, see how much it's going to cost me, so I can get an extensive idea of the damage that she has caused. Now, if I can get away with just, you know, putting oil in it, and it's a very, very slow leak, then I will
I'm good.
call that company back and get on the schedule for the next training session.
She's back.
They found her? How? What happened?
I don't know. Look, I don't know how, but she's back. She's back somehow. And maybe it's a prank. She wants me to come and get her.
Where is she?
Dulvey, Louisiana.
Dude, it's been 3 years.
I know, but what if it is her? I have to find out what happened.
Because like I said, in order for me to do that training, I'm gonna have to get a hotel room down there. I won't be able to afford the gas, driving back and forth every day, and risk my Jeep breaking down, especially having an oil leak. So...
This is the place.
But Lexi's been really sick the past couple of days, and I've just been doing my best to kind of cheer her up and make her laugh and be a dork. Like when she talks, you can hear how nasaled and congested she is, and just being a dork, I was like, oh my god, you sound so fucking hot. Like, oh, my panties are coming off right now. Just being a goofball dork, and she's like, oh my god, you're such a dork. It's like, oh yeah, keep talking like that. No, I think it's just, it's not the flu because she doesn't have the body aches and she's not puking or anything. It's just, she can't breathe through her nose and she's coughing a little bit and got a bit of a head cold. I know, right? She's like, oh my god, I sound so sick. And I'm like, oh my god, you sound so hot. And she's like, oh my god, you sound like a dork. You were so weird. Like, yep, but you left me. Can't imagine these were the two things that I didn't look at, but I remember looking at those when I first started the game, so I don't know. We shall see. Look at everything. Look at everything. Files. File-wise. You go up and get the videotape. Dude, I was like totally cracking her up past couple of days. She's like, well, baby, what about you? You need cheering up. And I'm like, just talking to you. I'm talking with other people. Getting my mind off of things helps. So, it's all good.
Boo. Where did you find this guy?
Give me a break, Pete.
Hey, I only work with professionals. Speaking of which, make sure the sound is right this time. I don't want a repeat of Amarillo.
That was 2 fucking years ago.
I don't do ADR. This new guy? I'm not feeling it.
Again?
Just don't be surprised if we have to make a change. New plan. We do a walkthrough of the inside first, then we shoot the intro.
Just like we always do. Just try to say the show's name this time, okay?
No problem. Tonight on Sewer Gators, another worthless fucking shithole. Happy?
Static.
Let's see, what day is today? Today's Sunday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Fridays. 5 days. It looks like tomorrow I can eat some rice out of my ration.
Are we rolling? All right, let's go.
Get out of the way.
Yeah, I marked on my calendar days that I can
It's loud.
After you.
that I can dip into my ration of what I have left.
So, why are we in hell this time? Do you ever prep?
Talk about rough
What's a
living.
prep? Shitty house, spooky sound. Ooh, is it haunted? Talk to me. I wasn't anchored, you know?
Weekend sub, Pete. Not anchored.
What's that?
No.
What's the story,
No,
Andre?
I haven't had any for
Farmhouse, missing family.
a couple of days.
Suspected. The usual.
I've been checking my email and
How long do you say this place has been abandoned?
checking
years.
the site that I go through.
Clancy, get a shot of this. Let's make a great cutaway. So,
Of course, I don't go through
Hillbilly Joe and his
Craigslist.
family go missing.
Not hillbillies, the Bakers.
I go through another
Jack
site.
and Marguerite Baker. And they were quiet, not backward. A lot of bad rumors about their son, Lucas. Bad seed, apparently.
Ah, shit! I know I should have worn my good shoes. Oh, shit. Glad I had my shots. Although, this would make a great backdrop. Andre, what do you think? Andre?
I'm trying to think, is there any
Andre!
files? I don't think there's any more
Andre!
files beyond this, so I can stop the video. And honestly, the way I see it, at first I kind of was thinking less of myself for doing that. If you know what I'm talking about. When I first went out to try and meet 2 clients in one night, but they were a no call, no show. I was sitting there thinking to myself, am I really doing this, you know? Am I really sinking this low of myself? And I got to thinking, you know, I love to do it anyways, so why not get some sort of compensation for it, especially for the chasers that I really am not attracted to. That's the only reason why I would do it. But anybody that I'm attracted to, I don't charge. I don't, you know, make them donate to my charity. Alright, I think that's all the... Might as well go get that coin. Kind of have to be careful with your words, you know. Gotta know the laws. Oh no, we're just shooting a porno. That's totally legal. Whoops. Pay attention. Pay attention, Tara. Sorry, I was looking at Layla. Making sure she's not being naughty.
Damn it.
No worries. Me and Gabby are just having girl talk. That's another thing. That reminds me, I need to somehow save up another $100 for Diamond's funeral expenses. Because I've got Layla's paid off. I just need to pay for Diamond's, so that way that's just added security, you know, extra weight off my shoulders. I don't have to worry about it if something happens to Diamond. I just call up the funeral place and get everything taken care of. And Gabby, I'm telling you, this place is fucking awesome. This pet funeral place, like they have this room with this beautiful fucking coffin. It's for it's for viewing like wakes, and they've got all these nice felt beautiful chairs for people to sit in, and they do like a eulogy and everything. They have say if you were wanting to bury your pet, they would do an entire funeral procession, stopping traffic and everything. They've got motorcycles, whole 9 yards. And they did a wonderful job with Sadie, taking care of her.
Mia?
And so it's just one of those things that I've been trying to get taken care of, but dealing with bitch face, it put that on hold, it put my hormones on hold, everything.
Thank God I found you. It's me. It's Ethan.
Ethan? Ethan?
Are you alright?
You shouldn't be here.
Aniki.
What do you mean?
Why does that name sound familiar?
No, I wouldn't.
Is Aniki a blonde dude?
Did anyone see you? Did he see you?
Me? Who else is here? What the hell's going on?
Daddy's coming. We need to go.
Daddy?
We need to go now!
Is it Aniki or Antiki that I'm thinking of? Antiki? That name sounds so familiar. Like, when I hear that name or read that name, I think of this blonde dude who's a gamer, who I found through another YouTuber.
Where are you taking me?
Of course, I haven't talked to him in a while.
Are you gonna tell me what's going on? Baby, you've been gone 3 years.
It's that lady who ghost hunting.
Has it really been 3 years?
Yeah, then I definitely don't know who you're talking about then. I think the person I'm thinking of is Antique.
What is this place? What'd they do to you?
Not now. We need to get out of here first.
I found him through Femboy87.
I think it's this way.
She knows you. Really? That's weird. Kind of spooky. She knows me and I don't know her.
Mia, we have to talk. That message you sent me.
Not me. That wasn't me.
But you did.
I didn't.
Okay, fine. Just tell me what's going on.
I'm telling you everything that I know. We have to go this way.
Know that how I met you through her live stream. You met me through her live stream. So what was she doing? Mirroring my live stream?
I remember.
Really? I'm curious how she found me. Maybe she just typed in transgender gamer or something.
It's there.
Yeah, no. Oh, I'm confused now.
I remember this room. There's another door here. I'm sure of it.
I am a real true blonde, so
It's not here. It's gone. It's gone.
I'm very easily confused.
We're gonna be a family now that you're here.
But, you know, if she did mirror my stream, I think that's pretty cool.
I'm sure of it.
I'd love to thank her for it, if that's the case. If not, then thank her by introducing me, or introducing you to me somehow.
Mia?
Alright. There's gotta be a file. There's 2 files that I missed. That circular saw. It's the only way I'm gonna beat Madhouse. Video that when she went ghost hunting with her honestly, I don't. I've never heard of her, and I don't watch ghost hunting shows.
Mia, wait! Wait!
So yeah, I don't know. But either way, I mean, if she was watching my channel and streaming while you were watching her or whatever, I think that's pretty cool.
I can feel her clawing her way back inside of me. Get out! Leave me alone! I've been bad. I deserve this.
The fuck are you, Mia?
picture is in her background. Hey? Okay, I gotta look this up to see what you're talking about. Alright, YouTube. Oops, not email. I want YouTube. Nikki. This channel doesn't have any content. I'm kind of scrolling through the videos. Let me make sure I've got the right Nikki. Pull up my chat here. Aniki Lalunan. Aniki Lalunan. Okay, let's try that. Let me make sure I guess spelled it right. 2 N's, 2 K's, Lalunan. Today's not a good day with my son. Tantrum after tantrum. I'm sorry to hear that, love. One second. No results found. Launen. I'm not spelling it right. Lalunin. Lalunin. Okay, that's where I'm fucking up. There we go. I found it. Okay. Sunday morning talk. Grab your coffee. Her background is my background. Trying to see what you were talking about, like you were saying that my background is her background, like. Yeah, Yeah, I see that she's live right now. Hang on, I'm going to pause my stream really quick and ask her a question. I don't know her. I've never seen her channel. I've never been on her channel.
I will definitely, after dark, be a supporter and go check you out. Checking it out. See? You can count on us to support your guys' channels, I'm telling you. Yeah, I get them all to you. Jackson always wants to go to them all. Yep, let's show... Wait, let me see. After dark, some love, you guys. Okay, Fabio. And you guys can sub each other in here. A lot of people don't like you to do that on their channel. I've heard quite a few people don't do sub for sub. You know, don't keep nagging on it. Here, if you want to post your links, if you want to sub other channels for them to sub you back, like, that's what family's for, you guys. And part of it is just go support their channel, okay? Okay, Brittany, thank you. I'm just trying to take it and achieve it for that evil 7 really quick, so I'm not going to streaming. Yeah, I'll be. Is that a good game? boys love video games, and this is Kynan, and my little one, Jackson, is asleep, and they love video games. I'm telling you, Jackson was up till 6 a.m. playing video games.
Oh, wow. Got some people in here, so...
Exactly.
Okay. Trigger Mia. Hello, Blink. My fat thumbs, I can't spell.
You really shouldn't have come here.
Who's this? Dude, what the fuck is going on?
My name's Zoe. There should be a way out through the attic.
Attic.
Go there. Now.
I got like one earbud in. I'm listening to my game and listening to Aniki. Is that how you say her name? I don't know how you say her name. Aniki. I apologize if I butchered her name. And I sound like crap because I'm under the weather a little bit myself. Yes, he is. Girl, you don't have to. What am I doing? I don't know. Oh my god, I'm like so ADD right now. No, well, basically what happened, Blink, let me turn down Aniki really quick, because I got like severe ADD going on right now. What happened, Blink, was my PSN got hacked as well as my email. And the person who hacked it used a backdoor Trojan into my system to change the avatar that you see up there on the screen to a pair of boobs. And then reported it to PlayStation. So PlayStation put me in timeout for 30 days, I believe. So my main account I can't use to stream or anything with all my achievements. So basically I'm playing the game over again and re-achieving everything on another PSN account just so I can stream, if that makes any sense. But no, this is not my first playthrough. This is just a re-playthrough just so I can get all the achievements again. But yeah, I got hacked, and I even called Sony to tell them about it, and they're like, oh, we don't care, we're gonna put you in timeout. Oops, wrong button. So that's what happened. And on the 16th of February I get my account back, so I will be able to stream normally. is she vaping? Oh, I'd love to have a cigarette right about now.
It's okay. It's okay. It's me. You know you didn't mean to hurt me. You shouldn't have done that. It fucking hurts. Now, let's see how you feel.
But no, I guess, I kind of expected this to happen sooner or later, because I am a transgender girl, so...
I promise. Must burn it all down.
Program and really got banned from FF11 online. It was helping people get their gil up. Final Fantasy 11. Okay, I gotcha. Yeah, and you know, my life growing up in the 80s and everything was really hard, being different, and when I finally got to a point in life where being transgender is more and more acceptable, I kind of thought that maybe I could finally live my life happy. But when you're a YouTuber and a gamer in a predominantly male world, you're bound to attract a lot of haters and trolls, so it is what it is. Fortunately, I found somebody, my girlfriend, she's also transgender, she's also a gamer, and she goes through the same thing. But, yeah,
okay,
I got hacked.
Fine.
And you would think that of all people, like Sony, they would understand and be like, oh, well, we're so sorry you got hacked, we're sorry for the inconvenience, blah, 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 you know, we'll reinstate your account, you know, because looking at your history, you've never been reported for anything, and based on our previous history of being hacked, you know, we'll definitely, you know, fix this and whatnot. But no, they were just like basically giving me the finger and telling me to fuck off. Don't you hate those lingering sneezes? It just, it's like right there and it just doesn't come out. Oh, sorry about that. Right, you know, and I kind of play devil's advocate a little bit in life, and I can see how some people wouldn't want to accept it, but I mean, there's a lot of things that I don't like about other people's lives, but I don't, you know, try and ruin their lives because of something that I don't agree with. You know, what they do in their lives is what they do. And even though I'm not a religious person, I have like the utmost respect for Buddhists, because growing up, all of my friends were Hmong. All of them, and I mean all of them, were Hmong. And they made me a member of their family. I didn't have to pay for martial arts training growing up because their brothers taught me for free. And oh my god, the food was just, oh, phenomenal. Instead of being in all the other clubs in school, I was in the Asian club, the Hmong club. I was the only white person there, which is funny, but I was family. I'm still family. And their religion is Buddhism. So I'm very familiar with it, and I have high respect for Buddhists. During the 80s and 90s. I was born in 82. 1982, I believe 1 year after Friday the 13th made its debut. The best time frame for horror movies, in my opinion, was the late 70s and all through the 80s.
Don't you die on us now. You have work to do.
Best time for technology to come out was in the 80s. Like, oh my god, I was such a dork. Every year around Christmas, Thanksgiving time, I think, my mom would get a new Sears catalog or JCPenney's catalog, and that was back when Sears and JCPenney's used to sell Nintendos and 3DOs and Segas and toys and stuff, and
Where am I?
I would spend hours just looking through the catalogs.
It's time for supper.
Who are all you people? Where's Mia?
Eat it. It's good.
Dumb some bitch wasn't no good if it hit him.
Yes.
That boy's got to eat.
Oh, Gabby,
He got to have his supper.
are you still here?
Come here, boy.
I have a question I want to ask you. Okay. Lately, I've been watching a lot of food videos on YouTube, and is it New York that has that famous hot dog place, or is it Detroit? I can't remember if it's Detroit or New York, but there's a famous hot dog place that everybody goes to just to eat, like, hot dogs. And then, of course, I was watching a bunch of videos about pizza. New York pizza, Detroit pizza, Chicago pizza. But I can't remember if it's New York that has that hot dog place, and I was watching it last night, and I was like, oh my god, I so want to go there. And just for a hot dog. It's kind of crazy, but I think it's New York. Brooklyn? No, it's Manhattan. Manhattan, I think. Nathan's! Yeah! Oh my god, I want to go there so bad. Have you been there? Coney Island. Yeah! Because they were calling the hot dogs Conies. Oh my god, I so want to go there. I'm so fucking hungry right now. Just thinking about it. Watching those videos is like torture. There's a channel called Munchies, and a guy, he owns his own pizzeria, and all he does is travel the country, travel the world, showcasing pizzas and stuff. Hot dog places, Gray's Papaya and Nathan's in East Coney Island. It's overrated. What? It's overrated? What are you talking about? I think I remember seeing Gray's as well, but Nathan's just really stood out. I'm curious, what you mean, like, you got scammed down the boardwalk? But I definitely, oh my god, I want to try a New York slice, New York pizza. Ugh. Honey, take me now. That's the only thing I used to go every Friday to the car show in a parking lot of a Nathan's near Oceanside, New York. And aren't there like some little shit, what's the name of it? You see it in like TV shows that feature New York, like Blue Bloods and stuff. There's like these little hot dog stands, and it's a name brand hot dog stand. And they're usually like out on the street corners or something. Sparrows? Spiaros or Sparrows or something like that. I need to open these doors. Sabaros. But the pizza, oh my god. Like, Lexi really wants to open up our own business. Like, I don't know what type of business she wants to do, but she really wants to be in business for ourselves. And I would love to open up like a hot dog pizza place. Nathan's is, they have a whole strip of boardwalk that has carnival booths. That sounds so fun. New York pizza is top tier. Tony's Pizza. Ooh, I heard about Tony's. Bushwick, Brooklyn can be smelled from 4 blocks away. Ugh. Torture. It's such torture. Like, I come up with some really kick-ass, weird recipes when I'm stuck in a hospital, starving to death, when they don't allow me to eat. And that's when I come up with, like, the most awesome recipes. Oh, shit. Really? Well, at least you made it easier for me, Jack. I can just go through the wall now.
You know what? Fuck it.
I was coming up with some interesting recipes for a pizza past couple of nights. It'd definitely be a change from all the normal stuff that's around here in Kansas. I must have watched that New York edition like 5 or 6 times. Everything just looks so good. Albert. I don't need the coin just yet. But yeah, I don't doubt it. I mean, it looks so good just watching it on the videos. New York pizza. Now the deep dish Chicago and deep dish Detroit, I really want to try those too.
You did good, Ethan.
Zoe, right? What the fuck are you?
Shut up and listen if you want to stay alive. You gotta get out of that house. There might be a way out through the main hall.
All right.
Oh, and that thing on your wrist is a codex. Don't lose it. It's important.
Hell of a girl.
Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. Since Aniki was such a wonderful, wonderful angel, I'm gonna save my game, and I'm gonna take a little break. I'm gonna kind of skimp on my little dinner plans and make me something to eat real quick, and I'm gonna watch some of Anika's live stream. Gabby, I plan on probably getting back on a little bit later, so last year they had 5-cent, oh my god, no way, 5-cent hot dogs. I don't doubt that they sold out within 3 hours. I'd be buying like 100 of them. Oh, I'm so hungry. I'm gonna make me some rice, but blink button mash, thank you so much for the subscribing and everything. Like I said, I'm gonna head over to Aniki's and watch her live stream for a little bit while I eat, but I will be getting back on later on. So, Gabby, love you whole bunches, girl. Blink, I'll see you over on Aniki's here in just a second.